Watching Kate and Anthony in part 2 of Bridgerton really just proves how much we have missed a trick with Daphne and Simon. Johnthan Bailey and Simone Ashley have had their time in the limelight with Bridgerton. They have had their season, and now they are moving on to bigger and better things. Johnthan Bailey himself is in, like, everything at the moment. But they are still in a few episodes of Bridgerton, and I think that is both incredibly clever, incredibly necessary, and all that's really needed. We've had their love story. We've seen them grow and fall in love together. We don't need an excessive amount of focus on them, but I do think it is nice and really good that we get to see that there is trials and tribulations even after a happily ever after. But more than anything, it is so nice to see Johnthan Bailey and Simone Ashley just having the time of their lives, popping in and doing their scenes together. There's a charade scene at the end of episode 5 at the Bridgerton household at the engagement party, and while the focus of that whole scene was on Eloise and Penelope, as it should be, I don't think anyone missed Johnthan Bailey's absolute excitement and competitiveness. It was a highlight of the scene for me. That man is unhinged. He was ready to murder his siblings if it meant winning the game. He was so angry at himself for not getting the correct answers. He wasn't even realizing that everyone else was mainly focused on the drama happening between Eloise and Penelope and kind of going like, something's going on there. This man, Anthony Bridgerton, was on his own other world, playing with himself and no one else. It just looks like such fun, and it really makes me excited for the next season when Colin and Penelope are going to be the subsidiary characters, but still providing that support and still having their own story to tell. And we missed this with Daphne and Simon. We could have had that. They can still do bigger and better projects and yet pop in for a few episodes of Bridgerton, just like Johnthan Bailey's doing. That man is in everything.